Here are a few things you may not know about trauma and healing. Trauma is a normal reaction to abnormal situations. Traumatic events are deeply disturbing experiences that can result in cognitive dissonance and nervous system dysregulation. Trauma is evidenced by several things. One, hypervigilance, where the person is always on the lookout for danger. Another, disconnection, where the person is always withdrawing and isolating. And emotional volatility, where the person is fearful, anxious, easily triggered. Healing involves inner awareness and reconnection with self, with others, and with the world around you. Re-experiencing traumatic events is not a requirement for healing. Learning to process, resolve, and release old stored stress energy can promote healing and inner harmony. A safe environment, sensory and narrative awareness, and intentional relaxation can promote healing. Healing happens incrementally, one moment at a time. Researchers have said that most humans experience traumatic events, but not all become traumatized by those events. The difference lies in the amount of sudden, overwhelming fear energy that is produced in the survival response, and whether the conscious mind disconnected during the event, and whether the biochemistry of the trauma reaction was able to complete, process, and resolve after the event. In situations where trauma is recurring or inescapable, the biochemical survival response may not be able to complete and resolve. In these situations, the brain and body are not able to return to a felt sense of safety, and the overwhelming energy produced in the threat response can disrupt the way the brain and body process information going forward. Until the survival fight, flight, freeze body chemistry switches and turns off, the free-floating, fragmented trauma memories can intrude into conscious awareness unexpectedly. This disrupts the person's ability to identify the difference between real and perceived or imagined threat. Healing involves reintegrating sensory and narrative memory. Some people simply don't recognize their trauma. They just go through life doing the best they can with who they are and the resources available to them. Some people who have been traumatized never find a path to healing. They may not know that healing is possible. Those who have not found a path to healing and wholeness may believe that they are irrevocably broken, when in truth, they are only wounded, and wounds can heal. The effects of trauma can be generational, because individuals who have unhealed trauma may behave in ways that traumatize those around them. Trauma can cause nervous system dysregulation, but the nervous system can heal. Years of research provide us with proven models for trauma healing. Healing is a choice. 90% of successful trauma healing happens within the context of safe, therapeutic relationships with skilled, compassionate practitioners. The stored energies of trauma can be processed, resolved, and released. Self-regulating skills are learnable, powerful, and simple. Healing from trauma is an ongoing process. It takes awareness, attention, and consistency, and happens one moment at a time. Your healing path is unique to you, but healing is well worth your effort and the attention required. Frankly, you are worth the effort. You are a spark of divine origin. You are a child of God. Your soul is eternal. You came into this world to experience a physical reality and to expand your conscious awareness and personal powers. The detrimental experiences of trauma can be transmuted into providential wisdom. You do deserve to experience wholeness in body, mind, and spirit. Authentic healing is possible and may be simpler than you might imagine. God bless you on your journey.